Hey guys, so I figured since I was about to get ready to go to work and I was going to throw some of this, this is by the Waller's Mistress Grass Hearty Mix and it's homestyle beef stew. I'm going to try this and I'm going to just sling it in this crock pot here. And I figured while I would be putting all this stuff together, guys, I would talk to you all. So, tonight is my last night off this week. I'll be off this weekend. Well, no, I won't be off this weekend. I'll be off Thursday, or Friday, I mean. This is kind of blurry. Okay, there we go. So, I'll be off Friday, and my kids are coming home tomorrow, so woohoo! I'm excited about that. But I do have to work this weekend. But then next weekend I'll be off. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to be putting potatoes in here. And I also got like just one steak that I'm going to put in here with the soup. And that is what we'll be having later. Which I won't be here until later, but I figured I could go ahead and put this in there. And I have this crock pot rigged. That sun's like totally in here. But I've got this crock pot rigged up on a bowl to where y'all could see what I'm doing. I was like, well, that will work. So, I'm kind of cutting up high, but it's okay. I'm just going to put a couple of potatoes in here. And then like a couple of, like one onion. And then just the soup, and then the meat, and then the packet of this, whatever that seasoning stew stuff is. But every time I cut potatoes, I think of my grandma. Because I remember whenever I was a kid, I would be, like, she'd be having like this little dish pan thing, and she'd be sitting like at the table with in her chair. And she would be cutting them, and she would cut them so fast, and I was like, Mama, how do you do that so quickly? Because I would help her, you know, and I'll do it real slow. And she said one day when you get older you'll be able to do it. And every time I cut potatoes, which I don't think I'm still as fast as she was, but she would use a bigger knife than me, like one of those big long knives, and I never do like using those. But I remember that. My mama, I remember her cooking there at the last, bless her heart, like 2 months before she got real bad. She would burn her stuff up. And I'm like, Mama, I don't feel bad about it. I do it too sometimes, which I would burn my stove eyes. But since Johnny got this new stove, I don't have them on here, so it don't happen. But I said, Mama, I don't feel bad. I said, I do the same thing. And we would get tickled about it. We made a lot of good memories. And her, like, she was like an old school person. She had like, she didn't have central air or anything like that. She only had like a unit, like one in the like living room and then one in the back room. And so she was used to it being like hot, you know. And like over the years I got used to it too, of course, because growing up we just had a box air conditioner too. But anyways, it would be so hot like in the evening time, and she'd be cooking, and I'd be like, Mama, it's hot in here. And she would be hot too. She's like, I know it, but we got to cook something. I'll never forget that. But we would sit in there and eat when I'd go over there. And she would, like, my mama, she would always like whenever she would cook, and especially like if me and the kids were coming over, she would totally, and like my nephews, my brother's kids, if she knew we would be there, or like, you know, her other grandkids and like, you know, her other kids and stuff like that, she would cook, like, say she would make chicken and like macaronis and fried potatoes and like corn and green beans, and then she would totally add in like a pizza. I said, Mama, that's too much. She's like, well, I want it to be enough. I'll never forget that. Those were fun times. So, proud of myself. I didn't cry one time that time. Normally when I talk about her, it tears me up, but not today. Those are really good memories that I'll hold on to forever. So, I think that's all the potatoes I'm going to put. I don't want to overdo it. So, there's that. And I'm sorry, I don't even know where that sun is. Let me shut this door right here. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. So I did that. And I've got to do this in a quick hurry because, guys, I have got to get to work. You never realize how precious time is until you start working like on a full schedule. And to me, I'm like, wow, time can go really quick now. But I like it. I like working. Okay, so I am going to put a onion in here. And guys, I'm not no fancy cook. I just cook the best I can. And this is just, I happened to see this. This was out, and I just figured that would be something I could just, you know, rig up and make it the best I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Great, and these are gonna make my eyes burn. So I hope everybody's having a good day today, guys. My eyes burning, help, and I just put my makeup on. This one over here is like extremely burning. Oh goodness. So my allergies, guys, I don't mean to complain, but whoo. Wow, that was like, my eyes are totally watering, like, seriously, big time. That is awesome. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting it up here, I'm going to cut the onion down here because that was a huge mistake. But I figured I'll just let y'all watch while I'm cooking this stuff up. Okay, so hang on one second, guys. I'm gonna have to be putting some I'm gonna have to be putting some more mascara on and more foundation because, guys, I just got that stuff all up over me. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one down here. I think it's a mix between allergies and a head cold because, like, when I talk, I can hear like a vibration, kind of, you know, when you get sick, how it is. I don't know. I think it's just normally when like the seasons start changing and stuff, I get like this. So normally I cut my onions like downward to where that don't splash up. So that's what I need to continue to do because I do not want this crap to make me burn. But anyways, there's that. So that was simple and easy. And then I've got one of these, I know it calls for stew meat, but I only have this steak that we got from, I think, Walmart. And so I'm just going to take this and cut it up in small pieces and put in there. And this meal here totally reminds me of my grandma because, God love her heart, if she didn't have like the stuff that she needed, where she was like, you know, had all these kids like in her younger days, she knew how to make different meals from different stuff. And so as I'm making this, it's totally reminding me of my grandma. I love her. So I'm just going to take and cut this up. And I'm going to open this up over here because I know that it's going to drain. I'll never forget my mama. She would like buy these every time she got her paycheck. She would get this huge tub. It was like this big of like this nacho cheese stuff. And every time I'd go down there, like even in my younger days, all the way up until, you know, like before she passed, she would get it like a month or two before she'd pass away. And well, she hadn't had it in a good while. But anyways, whenever I'd go down there, she would have it. And she'd put it in these jars, like mason jars or like, you know, old spaghetti jars, and put the lid on it. And she'd be like, take one of these home with you if you want it. And one time I did, buddy. That cheese was amazing. I saw some of that at United Grocery Outlet one day, and I was going to get it, but I passed on it. But I'm going to get me some of that. She would put that stuff on everything, and every time I'd be over there, I would dip it on everything. I need to see what time it is. Okay, just keeping up with the time, guys. But it's funny how you remember all that stuff. Good memories. But yeah, this meal here is totally reminding me of my mama. One thing about it, you know, death can take your loved one away, but the greatest thing about it is one day we'll see them again. And one thing that death can't take away is the memories and the love that was there, you know. That's one thing that death can't take away. The hurt may be there, but at the end of the day, the love that remains is still there. And it's just one of those things that we take with us as we get older and stuff. All of the godly wisdom that she shared. My mama was a really religious person, and I'll carry that with me forever. And the love in her heart for others. People could do her so wrong. Like, I can never amount up to her, but you know, I try to love everybody and do right, but people could do her so wrong, and she could just, you know, act like it didn't bother her. That's just what kind of person she was. Like, she never did. I never hardly ever heard my grandma say anything bad about anybody. Now, she would get mad a time or two at people and stuff like that, but she was a good woman. I guess this video is dedicated to my mama. I keep talking about her. So, let's see what this says. Slow cooker method with beef, or you could do it in cooking like the stove top. It says put 1 pound of cubed uncooked beef chuck in slow cooker. Stir in 6 cups of water and stew mix. Cover. Cook on high for 3 to 4 hours until beef is tender. Add variety, extra vegetables, ground beef, cooked ground beef like hamburger meat, or cooked shredded meat. But this is how I'm going to do it. And it's already got all the vegetables in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. But this was from the Dollar Tree, this packet. And I got it a while back, and I just now cleaned it out. And I'm like, well, let's do that. Let's do that thing, guys. So there's that. I've got Johnny totally hooked on these waters. And I'm telling you what, he used to never drink these. But he started drinking them, and my mama loved these things. She loved the pink one. But he got, I've not tried this one. These are his, but this is the key lime. And it's the clear waters. But he got that one. And this is the one that he told me to take with me to work because he said it was really good. I've not tried the Conquer Grape. I didn't even know they had it. But these are 0 calories, and it's just like carbonated water. And my grandma's was the peach. The peach was her favorite. So I'm going to take this one to work with me. And then there's this one, the Fuji apple. This one's amazing. He got 2 of those, I do believe. And then, of course, the golden peach. There you go, Grandma. My mama loved that. So, I've been drinking this at work. Which, what I do, every time I go to work, which y'all see me, I'll fill this full of something, but I'll put like crushed ice, and then I poured half a bottle of this in there. This is the Old Orchard Healthy Balance pomegranate blueberry stuff. This was really good. So I just take that with me to work, and then I put some fruit infused water in here, and that's what I'll drink throughout the night. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. So I need 6 cups of water in that mess. And since I'm gonna be gone, and like Johnny's not here either, I'm gonna probably add an extra cup of water because I don't want it to, you know, get dry or whatever. This looks really good. I don't know, did that have corn in it? Who knows? Got to be very careful, guys, because I've got this thing up on a daggum a big old bowl, and I'm fixing to have to move it because I'm afraid that it's going to fall. This might be delicious. I think it needs... Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm going to add some... I probably should have added another steak, but that's the only one that I had that was thawed out. Let me see if I can find some daggum. Vegetables. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. So I'm just going to add, I've got to get on a ball here because I am needing to be leaving by now. Jesus. Excuse me, I was blowing those candles out. So I'm just going to throw this in there. I just got some mixed vegetables. And I do believe that's the mailman coming. I just got these, and I'm just going to put them in here and be done with it. That should be good. So, guys, I'm going to move this big bowl out of the way because I do not want this to spill at all. I'm thinking about taking those potatoes things out with the chickens. I'm sure they'll love it. So I think this will be good. I don't know if I should add some more water to it or not. I'm gonna, just to be on the safe side, add some more. I'm scared that it might, you know, but here is the aftermath of this mess. Looks good. And there y'all go. But anyways, guys, I just figured I'd come on here and talk to y'all for a minute. I haven't, you know, done any live videos or anything. But I hope everybody's having a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.